Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about can you and how to build a great physique if you don't have a lot of free time. You can only go to the gym a few times a week. A lot of people, first of all let me show you how I look like. I'll be in a t-shirt in this video, but a lot of people, they don't lift weights because they say that they don't have the free time to do so. But you can always find some free time to lift a couple days a week. A lot of people are looking for that optimal training, optimal frequency, optimal volume, optimal exercise selection. And guess what? Optimal is not the same for everyone. Optimal might not be optimal for you personally, so you're just wasting your time looking for that perfect volume or perfect frequency. You want everything to be perfect. That might not be the best solution for you. Do you want to get in shape, or do you want to keep looking for that perfect training program, perfect exercise? You're always waiting for the perfect time, and guess what? That perfect time is never going to come. So start lifting weights. Yes, you can build a great physique training a few days a week. You don't have to go to the gym every single day, 5-6 days a week. You can build a great physique by only going a few times a week, and you don't have to actually go to the gym. You can do some training at home too. You can build a great physique, obviously. Again, I'm not talking about professional bodybuilders here that are probably not natural, so it's a lot different. Again, if you're just starting out, stop looking for like the optimal. Forget about that word. It's about starting. This is going to be like the perfect choice starting out. You can only train at the gym like 2 to 3 times a week. That's plenty. That's plenty. You can build a great physique training only 2 to 3 times a week. You can still do some training at home. So yes, you can build a great physique. You can. And how? Today I'm going to talk about that. You can build a great physique. Now, let me tell you how. You don't need to go to the gym like every single day. You don't need to do 20-30 sets a week per muscle group. You don't need to do any of that. And that you don't need to eat like every 2 to 3 hours, 6 times a day. You don't need to do that. Stop looking for that optimal. That's probably not optimal for you. It might be optimal for a professional bodybuilder trying to get that 1% of gains. You're not looking for that. You're looking for that 80-90% of gains. So that's what you need to focus on starting with training. So how to do that? You need to, first of all, everyone's going to be different obviously. If you don't have all the free time, you're very busy, you need to figure out how many days you can actually train at the gym. You don't need to spend like 2-3 hours at the gym. You can do a great training session in under an hour. I said under an hour, so figure out how many days you can actually train at the gym and for how many minutes. Then you have to figure out, I'm going to help you in today's video, but if you want like proper help, I can help you with that, because I can offer you custom training programs and online personal training. just contact me on my email or my Instagram for more information. I'm going to respond. But now let me tell you what you can do instead. So let's say that you can only train like twice a week. You can go to the gym twice a week and you can spend like an hour there. Now we're going to use the gym for weight training, so we're not going to do any cardio. We're going to save the cardio. Again, it depends on if you're kind of starting out with skinny, so you want to gain some weight to gain some muscle, or if you want to like get leaner. Still, weight training is going to be like a top priority. So twice a week, 60 minutes. You can do something like, let's say, it's going to be a combination between upper and lower. It's going to be something like a full body, but let me explain. Now the rest times between the sets, they're going to be kind of short, but they're still going to be enough so you can recover. So I would say you're going to do supersets. It might be too much for a beginner, but you're going to get used to it and it's going to get you in great shape. So you're only going to rest like 1 minute in between the sets, because you're actually not going to be training the same muscles. The exercises that you're going to be doing, they're going to be working different muscle groups. So you're going to start with the bench press. I want you to do 5 sets. You're going to rest 1 minute between each set, and I want you to do 5 sets of barbell rows. Now here's the plan. You're doing 1 set of the bench press, and then you rest 1 minute. You're going to do a set of the barbell row. So how much time is going to take? Well, it depends on how many minutes you need to perform the set, but it's not going to be too much. I want you to be in that 8 to 12 rep range. Pick the right weight for you. Obviously that's considering the fact that you already learned the movement. That might take some time, but that's very important. So that's going to be 10 sets. You're probably going to spend like 15-20 minutes. Now the next thing you're going to do, I want you to do 5 sets of back squats, barbell back squats. I want you, the first 3 exercises, they're going to be all with barbells. So the bench press, barbell row and the squat, you're going to be doing them with the barbell. Now the back squat is more fatiguing, so you're going to superset the back squat with water raises. I want you to superset the back squat with dumbbell water raises. Again, 5 sets. You rest 1 minute in between the sets. That's going to be 20 sets. So it's probably going to take you like 20 sets, probably 30 to 40 minutes. So you can do some extra exercises. Now I want you to superset the barbell curl with the dumbbell overhead extension. Now just shoulder width grip barbell curl and dumbbell overhead extension. You can do it standing or seated, that's up to you. Again, 5 sets, 1 minute rest in between the sets. That's going to be your workout. So you do it twice a week. If you have some extra time, you can do some extra ab work. If you have, now the leg raises might be kind of hard, but you can do some sit-ups instead. If you can't do the sit-ups, I would say if you're trying to get leaner to be able to do the sit-ups, don't do any ab work at the beginning. Wait a little bit. Now outside the gym, I want you to be a little bit more active when you're going out. Maybe stop using the car so much. Do more steps. Also at home, you can train at home. You can do you should probably invest in a pair of dumbbells. In the future you can make your own home gym so you can train a little bit more, you can spend some more time, because that's less driving to the gym. But you can invest in a pair of dumbbells, a bench and bands. Now you can do some home workouts with bands. You can do a lot of different exercises with bands, but that's extra, and you're just going to burn a little bit more calories. I would say it's a great idea to do some band curls for some extra biceps. You can also do a lot of bodyweight push-ups. That's going to be a little bit more volume for your chest, front delts and triceps. And also, the reason why I said it might be a very good idea to invest in a bench is because you can do step-ups. And I'm talking about bodyweight step-ups. That's going to be your form of cardio. Again, bodyweight step-ups. You're not going to start with an hour of step-ups. You're going to slowly work your way up over time. That's the goal. So that's how you can build a great physique without spending too much time in the gym. You can do it in just 2 to 3 days training at the gym, and the rest you can do some home workouts and just be a little bit more active outside the gym. Stop using the car so much, do more steps. And yeah, again, if you're interested in custom training programs or online personal training, I'm the right person for you, so contact me on my email or my Instagram. I'm going to respond. So again, thanks for watching and see you very soon.